Hi, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you very much for joining us. Well, we're tracking a very large and complex area of low pressure. There are a number of lows all merging together, and of course that big Southern Ocean storm we've all heard about in the news. So let's try and make sense of what is actually happening and what it means for where you live. Not everyone has severe weather, but some do. So let's break it down. We'll kick off with the animated wind map, and by the way, nothing severe for Thursday. It's warmer than average in every single part of the country, except for one little spot that we spotted on our temperature map. The top of the tunnel going to Fiordland. That's the only place that we could see with average weather or average temperatures for Thursday. Everybody else warmer than average, but look why. Subtropical winds right down across the North Island and some parts of the south. And if you don't have subtropical, you got a wind flow coming out of New South Wales and Queensland with a nor'wester. So not a lot of complaints about the temperatures for Thursday. But as we get into Friday, things do start to go downhill ahead of this big area of low pressure. There's a localised southerly just down here around Southland and Otago. Won't be major, but the temperatures take a bit of a drop. Low pressure lingers around the North Island. That will drive in some rain for you, which will clear up later on. Most of that rain falls overnight tonight and into Friday morning. Meanwhile, this is the beginning of the new low pressure system that will affect us. So it's deepening on Friday. They've got a number of warnings in Australia out for the southeastern corner, snow, wind, rain, and also dangerous sea conditions as that system just starts to get going on Friday. By Saturday, it's got even larger. It's growing and getting, it covers the entire Tasman Sea area pretty much by Saturday. The low that was around us on Friday pushed away out to the east. So heavy rain on the west coast. We'll see showers and patchy rain developing around the western side of the North Island, and some rain will spill over into the eastern side, caught up in a northeasterly flow. By Sunday, the low gets deeper and larger. The winds pick up a little further. Most places don't have gales, but the marine areas will start to see those gale force winds picking up on Sunday, and we will see some areas getting gusty, strong winds through the country. It'll be hit and miss depending on where you are, but some northern areas and eastern areas look blustery, and perhaps a little bit of a wind coming down here around the southeastern corner. Otherwise, mostly wet on the west coast and fairly dry on the eastern side. Now we get into next week, and that's where things get a bit more interesting. So the low transfers over to the eastern side, and that's it out here, deepening, still getting, deeper still, down to the 960s. With the air pressure. Meanwhile, there's the storm we were talking about the other day. We never said that was coming directly into the country. We said very clearly it would influence our weather over the New Zealand area. And hey, guess what? These two are merging, and there's a big southerly change coming in across the country on Monday. And on Tuesday, it gets a bit bigger. That air pressure system has got deeper. The winds are getting stronger. The high out there is still a big one, 1030 hectopascals versus 950. That means this is the squash zone. All the wind, all the isobars squashed together, blasting in this strong wind. Now, severe weather-wise, it's hit and miss. Our mountains and ranges make it worse for some, better for others. But a look at Southland and Otago, the west coast, look sort of vulnerable to some of that snow, low-level stuff. Although the rainfall totals in Southland, here's the good news, not that great at this stage. So it's one to keep an eye on. It's a big, complex system. Check Met Service for the latest. They are already looking at severe weather potential in their severe weather outlook, so keep an eye on that. At the end of the day, this is a fairly normal storm for this time of the year. It's just a bit of a shake-up to our system, and as I said in our numerous press releases this week, we're mostly talking about this for the farmers out there who have got newborn calves, and some have newborn lambs, and something like this is not what you want to see. So we're giving you an update, but as I say, drill down with your local forecast, and that's where you'll figure out if it's going to be that bad at your place. That's all from me. We will keep you updated. Our next update is coming on Friday around lunchtime. We'll see you then.